Today we'll be taking a look at the ASUS ROG Ally. What is up guys, my name is Chase and this is the ROG Ally, which is basically ASUS's response to the Steam Deck. It's a handheld PC with some built-in controller inputs, and it looks very similar to a certain video game console handheld hybrid. Anyway, this is the model with the AMD Z1 processor. It has a built-in 512GB SSD, 16 gigs of RAM, and it even runs Windows 11. I've recently only been doing a little bit of dabbling in PC gaming, and since for the most part, I'm not too picky about graphics and frame rates, I'm very interested to see how the ROG Ally works for me with gaming. So what do you say, let's bust open this box. Ta-da! Wow, there it is, right in the top. So this is interesting, I've never seen this before. On the top of the box, it seems to include some kind of a stand. That's like a very, oh, it's just made out of like cardboard or something, but so you can just display your ROG Ally if you want. So we have a little like quick start guide covering the top of the device here. Whoa, that looks kind of wild. It's a big, like thick, chunky monkey boy. I was not expecting that. So let's get this guy out of here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. On the bottom, we have this, okay, this is the power cable. So it's just like a standard old USB-C to a AC adapter. We also get some instruction manuals and whatnot. That looks like everything that's in the box. But now, here is the actual thing itself. Whoa, the future is now. Here is the ASUS ROG Ally. I guess we can actually make use of this little stand that comes with it. There we go. Alright, in all seriousness, here's a look around the device. So on the front, we get, I'm guessing these are speakers at the bottom. You get your 4 face buttons on the front, which is in the order of the Xbox controller. 2 diagonal thumbsticks here. This weird like D-pad looking thing, but it's more of like a disc. You get some other buttons here on the sides of the screen, but I'm not too sure what those do. At the top, we have our 4 shoulder buttons. There are 2 little cutouts here for the heat distribution. The power button, you have some light indicators. The plus and minus, I'm guessing, is for the volume. There's the USB-C port, as well as another port that I'm not too sure what that is. From what I've seen, I believe there are like ASUS accessories that can be used for this port. I'm not too sure if it's proprietary. Wow, there's actually a micro SD port and a headphone and mic port. On the back, I'm guessing this is more for like heat distribution, as well as 2 mappable buttons, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, this is our new PC handheld. The buttons feel fine for what I'm seeing so far. These 2 back customizable buttons are not my favorite thing. Everything feels, I guess, pretty standard. I'm very interested to see how long these thumbsticks are going to last. Obviously, with drift being a big thing nowadays, it's interesting that we have these way more expensive PC handhelds where all of the controller inputs are like built into the system. I don't know if you're able to like open this without breaking the warranty or anything like that, but that would be interesting if you could like change the thumbsticks if they drift. And in all seriousness, of course, I had to bring my Nintendo Switch to do a little comparison here. So the Switch is much smaller than the ROG Ally. It's both thicker and wider than the Nintendo Switch. The screen, I believe, is larger than the Nintendo Switch. I could be mistaken. Of course, with the Nintendo Switch, you can slide out the Joy-Con like that. This one, the controllers are like built into the system. Obviously, it's much heavier than the Nintendo Switch, but I'm very interested to give this thing a try. How about let us plug it in and get a first boot here? What I'm hoping is that by having this ROG Ally, it'll get me to actually go through my backlog of PC games, especially. So we press the power button here. Whoa, and it's going. Republic of Gamers. Don't know what that means. Oh wow, and there's actually RGB around the sticks. That's kind of cool looking. I don't know if that serves any purpose, but it at least looks cool. So it looks like it's just setting up Windows here. Whoa, there it goes. And it is very funny to see Windows on such a small screen. So far, I can say that the screen does look actually very high quality. The text looks very sharp and everything looks nice and crispy. I do wonder how that will compare to the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I think the screen is kind of noticeably better because the ROG Ally does have a 1080p screen, whereas the Switch has a 720p screen. While we wait for this to get set up, I will say that the sticks do feel actually quite loose, which I'm not used to. I don't know, these sticks just feel very just loosey-goosey. Right, oh my goodness, I totally forgot. So there is a fingerprint scanner in the power button. It gives you an extra layer of protection if you want, so we can set up our fingerprint here. So our ASUS ROG Ally is here and ready to go. It's basically just running a plain old version of Windows, which is like kind of interesting. I will get back to you guys with my first thoughts and comparing it maybe to the Nintendo Switch or something. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and first impressions of the ASUS ROG Ally. Let me know in the comments if you guys are using these handheld PC devices. If you want to watch another one of my videos, feel free to check out the video below. For now, thank you so much for watching. My name is Chase and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.